भाई, आजकल काफी व्यस्त दिखते हो।
हाँ भाई, मैंने फूड प्रोसेसिंग का अपना काम शुरू किया है।
वो कैसे?
प्रधानमंत्री FME योजना की मदद से, जिससे मुझे मिला 35% सब्सिडी वाला सस्ता लोन और तकनीकी सहायता भी। मैंने अपने साथ गांव के कई किसानों को भी जोड़ लिया है। सच में सबका विकास की प्रधानमंत्री जी की ऐसी ही सोच से हम सबको मिल रही है मदद और अवसर।
वाह भाई, मैं भी इस योजना का लाभ लेना चाहता हूँ।
तो आज ही PMFME पोर्टल pmfme.mofpi.gov.in पर आवेदन करो। खाद्य प्रसंस्करण उद्योग मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
A very good afternoon, all on behalf of NIFTM Kundli, that is National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management, Kundli. I am Meenakshi Chaudhary, designated in PMU PMFME department at NIFTM K. On behalf of NIFTM K, I welcome you all. I welcome our wonderful speaker of today's session, which is of Meghalaya, Mizoram and Sikkim state. Miss Priya Agarwal. She is designated as a young professional at NIFTM Thanjavur in PMFME department. Very warm welcome, Priya. Also, I would welcome Vijay Rawatji from NPMA, that is National Project Management Agency. Vijay Rawatji have joined us. I have request, in case my voice is not audible, please let me know by unmuting your mic. Also, I would like to welcome all the participants, all the FPOs in today's session. I hope this session will be very informative and knowledgeable to you all, because in this session you will get to know about everything about PMFME, majorly what benefits you can avail as a individual or as a group entity, and apart from that, how you can register for this PMFME and what kind of major support and even the linkages you can get for your state or your district. If in this PMFME scheme, you will get to know everything, and this will be explained and informed to you by Ms. Priya Agarwal. I hope you'll all get everything related to PMFME, and I hope every query of you or every doubt of you will get resolved in this only session. In case if you want to ask any question in between the session or after the session, please write your query in the chat box, or you can raise your hand. There is a hand sign in your screen. You can click on that, or you can raise your hand that will be a request to unmute your mic. So at the end of the session, I'll unmute your mic and you can ask your query to our speaker. Also, in case if you don't want to speak directly, you can in the chat box at the end of the session. I hope it is understood to you. I would request Ms. Priya, please begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Meenakshi, for such a wonderful introduction. My name is Priya Agrawal. I'm here to present the scheme brief. I'm here to present for the scheme briefing of PMFME. Can I share the screen, Meenakshi, now?
Yes, please.
Oh. So, what is PMFME? PMFME is the Prime Minister formalization of micro food processing enterprises. So, this scheme is centrally sponsored scheme that is designed to address the challenges faced by the micro enterprises and to tap the potential of growth and cooperatives in supporting the upgradation and formalization of the enterprises. The aim of the scheme is to support the SHG, FPO, producer cooperatives and cooperative society along with their entire value chain, and to promote the formalization of the sector. What is the PMFME objective? First is increased access to credit by existing micro food processing entrepreneurs, FPOs, self-help groups, and cooperatives.
Sorry to interrupt, Priya. Can you please speak louder, because your voice is little not audible properly.
Okay. Now
Yeah. Thank you.
Now you can hear me?
Yes.
Oh. So where we are, what is PMFAB scheme objective? First is increased access to credit by existing micro food processing entrepreneurs, FPOs, FHG, and cooperatives for their technology upgradation. Second, objective is increase access for enterprises to professional skill development, hand-holding support, and technical support. Third is strengthening of institution research and spreading in the food processing sector. And fourth is increase access to common services like common processing facility, laboratory, storage, packaging material, packaging, marketing, and incubation service for the FPOs, SHG, and producer cooperatives. Fifth is support for transition of existing 2 lakh enterprises into formal framework for registration under regulatory framework and compliance. What are the scheme features? One scheme feature is one district, one product approach. One district, one product approach is to reap the benefit of the scale in terms of recruitment of input, availing common services, and marketing of the products. This scheme will provide the framework of the value chain development and alignment of the support infrastructure. In this, the state would identify the food product for a district and keeping in perspective to focus of the scheme on perishables. Perishables like agri-produce, millet-based products, cereal-based products, potato, lychee, and vice versa. Certain products like which are traditional and innovative products, including waste to wealth products, can be supported under this scheme. For example, honey, traditional Indian herbal edible items like turmeric, amla, etc. And the outlay of the scheme is 10,000 crore for 5 years from year 2020 to 21 to 22 to 25. The sharing pattern of the thing, the funding is North Eastern State, Government of India 90% and North Eastern State 10%. And other states 60% and Government of India 60%, other states 40%. 10% of outlay marked for the North Indian states and statewide earmarking coverage and earmarking for SN/ST. The support to FPOs, SHG, and copy for provision of common services. What are the benefits out of the PMFME? First benefit is upgradation of the existing micro units, credit linked to subsidy at 35% grant to the project up to maximum 10 lakh rupees for the upgradation. Second is support for the FPOs and the SHG cooperatives at 35% grant for the capital investment. Third is the seed capital support to SHG up to 40,000 rupees as a working capital to SHG members. Fourth is support for establishing common infrastructure at 35% grant as a maximum limit prescribed. And fifth is support for marketing and branding at 35% grant. 50% grant. These are the scheme components: support to individual and group micro enterprises, branding and marketing support, support for strengthening an institution, setting up the robust project management framework. Let's see support for individual and group of micro enterprise. Support for individual enterprises. Objective is to fill up the credit gaps of unformalized units by providing credit-linked subsidy and to provide institutional support to technological upgradation, research, and training. The eligible entities are individual micro enterprises, proprietorship firms, FPOs, NGOs, cooperative society, STGs, and vice versa. The eligibility criteria is minimum 18 years, one applicant in the family, either itself, children, or spouse, covered under micro enterprises. Activities will be
Hello,
continued.
Miss Priya. Sorry to interrupt you. Your voice is not clear and is very low. The participants are complaining about that in the chat box. Please
Okay.
be a bit louder.
So now can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but your voice is very low. Means we are unable to hear you properly.
Okay.
It's very low.
Okay, sir. Great.
Priya, you have to raise the pitch of your voice, or you can even increase your system's volume. I think that will also work.
Uh, now you can hear me. Hello?
We can hear you, but your voice is low. मतलब
It's
वो
because of the
तेज नहीं आ रही है. आपको थोड़ा
uh,
louder बोलना पड़ेगा.
actually because of the technical issue here. Now you can
Or
hear
you
me.
can mic थोड़ा सा अगर आप पास में लेंगे, I think that will also work.
Okay. Now you can hear me.
Yes, I
Now
think
it's
now
okay.
I can.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
Sir, it
yeah.
is okay now.
please continue. Yes, please continue.
Huh. So where we are that support to individual enterprises. The objective of this to fill up the credit gaps of unformalized units by providing credit-linked subsidy to provide institutional for technological upgradation, research, and training. The eligible entities are individual microenterprises, proprietorship firms, FPOs, SHG, cooperatives, and NGOs, and vice versa. The eligibility criteria for this is minimum 18 years. And second, the one applicant in the family, either itself, children, or spouse, and it cover under the micro enterprises. The activities which will be considered is new micro enterprises, expansion, upgradation of existing unit, excluding activities which is not considered. For individual enterprises, the land support is not available, not is under the scheme. The cost of ready to build as well as the long lease or rental work shed could be included in the project cost. Lease rental or of work shed to be included in the project cost should be maximum periods of 3 years only. So here with the support is provided 35% grant up to total cost project, no subsidy on the working, convergence with AIF for interest subvention at 3%, and 10% minimum contribution of promoter means you have to contribute 10% in the project, and 30% for the of total project cost permission for technical civil work for plant and machinery. Second, support to group enterprises. The objective is to provide the financial assistance at 35% credit linked capital subsidy up to 3 crores for maximum project cost up to on contribution mandatory, and 30% for technical civil work is permitted. For this, the eligible entities are farmer FPOs and FPC, corporators, self SHG and its federation, government agencies. Activities which is considered is the common infrastructure, value development chain, and incubation center. Product type considered its proposal on both ODP and non-ODP are eligible. However, ODOP proposals would be preferred. And some major points which need to be considered is that substantial capacity of the processing lines as well as the common infra under scheme should be available for other units and public on hiring basis. In principal sanction from bank is required assistance of rupees 50,000 rupees is provided for DPR preparation through any professional or agency. How to apply? For individual units, the online application on the PMFE portal, then they identify the clusters of the resource person, support for DRP preparation and training, and recommended to the band at the district level. For groups, they can apply offline with DPR to the state or online on this website. For marketing branding, identification by the state the group to be supported, state-wise or regional-wise brand, and online processing of the applications. Now, support for the marketing and branding. Support for marketing and branding, the objective is to provide the support to the groups who are developing a common brand, common packaging, and product standardization. For this, the eligible entities are FPO, FPC, and SHG, corporators, SPV of micro enterprises, and government and state entities. And the support is provided is 50% of the total expenditure on eligible components. And the cost sharing ratio is 60-40 with center share and state share respectively. All the funds for the project shall be parked in dedicated bank account openly by the applicant to ensure transparent financial transactions. Audited statements are to be submitted as per 235 of GFR 2017. And support of the up to 5 lakh rupees will be available from the SNE for DPR preparation. Now, eligibility criteria for government entities and private entities. For government entities, any state entities, including SPV with state entities, SRLM. For minimum project duration is 1 year. Product type can include non-ODT or ODOP products in the basket and products that have acquired GI tag. Product cost should not be more than 50% of the 3 years average projected turnover, not historical. Multiple projects can be submitted, multiple projects are provided. They are for different products under the same brand. And for private, any legal entity that bring together micro units for the area including FPO, minimum project duration should be 2 years. Product type, multiple ODOP products of the state can be included. Project cost should not be more than 50% of 3 years average projected turnover. Multiple proposals, they can submit multiple proposals for the different products under the same brand only after the completion of the first proposal. Fund release structure is this: first installment for share 17.5% to PMFME and 17.5% owner. Registered to registration on PFMS, bank account statement, ECS, mandate form certified to the bank, proof of owner, share spending from dedicated account, and applicant must demonstrate net worth equality to the contribution in the proposal. Second installment, share 17.5% PMFME and 17.5% owner. Owner request owner share transfer to dedicated account. Means you have to utilize a certificate for the first installment by CA or SNA. CA certificate for actual expenditure. SNA certification report on physical and financial. Requisition can be done by after achievement of the first year projected revenue after deploying first installment. Third installment, share 15% PMFME and 15% owner. Owner share transfer to the dedicated account. Same in third installment. So utilizing certificate for the second installment you have done by CA and SNA. CA certificate, same is procedure for the third installment. Now application and funding process. First, it's for the state entity, then it goes to the SNA, then SLAC, then PEC, then Interministerial Empowerment Committee, and then sanctioning or approving it will done. These are the marketing and branding components: graphic designing, product standardization, list of costing and institution linkage, enroll third-party vendors to plan and execute marketing and advertising, promotional activities for both and offline and online we will help, and training related to sales and marketing. Support for strengthening for institution. There are levels of training to support the institution. First is national level, Apex Institute, master trainers online, which is trainers designated by the SNA. Then DLT, approved online or physical as said by the SNA. Means SNA of the state can approve it will be as physical or online. And third is beneficiary classroom training. The DLT will be SNA designates district level institution, and then DLT institution designate trainers. And for beneficiary, we have to done in a physical mode, that is location. DLT institution designated by the SNA training institute they will do. What is GRP? What is district resource person? At district level, resource person should be appointed by the SNA for providing hand-holding support to the beneficiaries. Specification for DRPs: any suitable person who retired government or beneficial bank official, insurance agents, bank mitras, vice versa, can facilitate the hand-holding individual microprocessing training recognized as a DRP by SNA. DRP would support beneficiary in the filling of the application, scrutinizing, recommending to DNO, and coordination with bank for the loan sanction. There will be no more than one DRP in the district, and the DRP of any district may mobilize or hand-hold application of the another district. Role of DRP: they will help in filling the form. Then after that form is filled, they will help in applicant the sanctioning the loan. First installment will become in 10,000. After training, hand-holding support and formalization of the enterprises, 10,000 will come in your bank after that. Then DRP online training. It is a scheme related details they will train you for. It's for 2 days, 16 hours. Scheme related details, credit details, registration and licensing, food safety and standard regulations, business registration and other legal compliances, marketing and branding. It will be the formal assessment will conducted by the FIXI, which is online, and batch size should be 15 to 50. DLT, district level trainer. Eligibility is that it is divided into 2 portions: food processing and ADP. For food processing, experience should be minimum 2 years. Undergraduate degree or diploma in food technology, food engineering, food science, or any related subject in food processing. And for ADP, ADP trainers of REST rural state district designation at the DLT or institute agency with minimum 2 years experience. DLT training for online of it's hours of training for DLT 16 hours, for EDP 16 hours. DLC recommended. DLC credit link subsidy beneficiaries for both individual and group. 24 hours training. Training provided by DLT. SNA may engage SRLM or SULM expert to impart training. Batch size should be 20 to 30. Per training cost is 250 rupees per day and 500 on certification. Okay, this is a state level structure for Meghalaya. The state nodal department, Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Meghalaya. State nodal agency is Directorate of Food Processing, Meghalaya, same as FPOs they are. And SLTI is Tezpur University, Assam. These are the state level structures for Meghalaya. District level structures. State level structures for Mizoram is State Nodal Agency Department is Department of Industry and Commerce. State Nodal is Director of Commerce and Industries. SLTI is Mizoram Food Processing Research and Training Center, and SPMU is Mizoram Food Processing Agency. These are the state level structures, district level structures for Mizoram. And the state level structures for Sikkim is State Nodal Agency is MSME Department of Industries and Commerce. Same for SNA. SLTI is College of Agriculture, Engineering and Post-Harvest Technology, Central Agriculture University. And SPUM is Department of Industry and Commerce, MSME. These are the state level structures for Sikkim and district level structure for Sikkim. ODOP of the state. For Meghalaya, these are the district which have a ODOP products. Like for Southwest Garo Hills, pineapple-based products. West Garo Hills, cashew products. South Garo Hills, jackfruit-based products. East Garo Hills, pineapple-based products. North Garo Hills, banana-based product. West Kashi Hills, ginger-based product. Southwest Kashi Hills, honey. Raiboy, pineapple-based product. West Jainta Hills, turmeric. East Jainta Hills, turmeric. East Kashi Hills, sowing. For ODOP for the state of Mizoram, district is Sanshal Ginger. These are the ODOP for the different types of different districts of the Mizoram. Same for the Sikkim. These are the districts for the and ODOP for the different districts. Now we see the comparison between the similar scheme. Earlier it was PMEGP. So the enterprises in PMFME, new and existing enterprises both can do. And PMEGP, new enterprises, existing PMEGP beneficiary with 15% subsidy after 3 years. Eligibility for PMFME, anyone 18 years or above, and PMEGP 8th pass or 18 above. For project cost, 1 crore for individual and 10 crores for common infra. And for PMEGP, manufacturing 50 lakh means 60% CE and WC, 40%. Service 20 lakh, CE 40% and WC 60%. Owner contribution 10% to 10% to 40%, and in the other category, journal category, 10% and reserved is 5%. Subsidy you get from PMFM is 35%, and for PMGP, urban male and journal category 15%, urban reserved category or female 25%, rural male or journal category 25%, rural reserved category or female 35%. Working capital, it can be a part of bank loan or but subsidy not permitted, and in that permitted. Subsidy ceiling maximum 10 lakh for enterprises and maximum 3 crore for common infra. And for PMGP, maximum 17.5 lakh for manufacturing and maximum 7 lakh for service sector. Conversions with other scheme permitted and PMGP not permitted. Activities considered in PMFME food processing activities, and PMGP any sector excluding negative list. There's a helpline number for Meghalaya, as you can contact for any query or any help. You can contact them. For Mizoram, for Sikkim, and for more information, you can visit the NIFTEM website and MOFPE website. Now we
sorry to interrupt. I would request you to please go back to the pages where the state official information is there, so that people can note down.
Okay.
If anyone wants to note down their areas in Meghalaya, Mizoram, and Sikkim, you can note down. these officials' contact details so that in case you have any query, you can reach out to them.
These are the helpline numbers for Meghalaya. SNA, Director of Food Processing Meghalaya. The contact details and email ID is there. SLTI, Tejpur University, and SPMA Moisture Joshua link is there to help you. Similarly, for Mizoram, SNA is Directorate of Commerce and Industry. The helpline number and email ID is there. And SNA Mr. Mavya is there to help you. Scheme Officer Mrs. Elizabeth is there. And SPMU team leader is there. Similarly, for Sikkim also, SNA department is Department of Industry MSME. The contact details and ID is there. Marketing manager Miss Archana is there to help you. Contact details and ID is there. And SPME Mr. Bhutia is there to help you. Meenakshi, can I proceed further?
Yes, Priya, please continue.
Okay. Now, for more information, you can mail us support at supportpmfme@mofp.gov.in, and you can there's a web links. You can visit the website. Now we learn to how to fill the application. So first, we type on the Google MOFP PMFME.
Priya ji, can you please share the slide? The
It's
contact
not sharing,
details.
sir.
Please put that
Yes,
screen
yes, sir.
so that
Okay,
people
sir.
can note down the contact number of particular states. Right?
Okay. Yes, yes, sir.
Right, please. Yeah.
Yes, sir. There are
Priya, can you please share it in presentation mode?
yeah.
Also, I would like to inform all the participants that in case if you have missed any information during this session, we'll provide this presentation or even this recording of this session might get uploaded in our social media handle, that is either YouTube or Instagram. So I request you to please visit our social media handle, or you can contact Vijay Rawatji in case you require this presentation also.
Meenakshi, can I proceed further?
Yes. Yes, Priya, please proceed.
Proceed now. Okay. Okay, we learn how to do the online registration further. So this is a MOFP website for PMFME. Here you can find every information like one district, one product. Everything is there. Guidelines are there for the scheme, seed capital.
Priya, only the slide is visible. I think you
Okay.
want to show the
Yes,
website.
yes.
Yes.
Wait. Slide is visible only.
Yes.
Okay, now I have to share the. Okay. Now you can see my screen.
Yes. Now it is visible.
Okay. So this is a MOFP website for PMFME. As you can see, everything is available on the website. So there's one district, one product. If you see want to about us, notifications are there, guidelines are there for the about the scheme, incubation center, marketing and branding, capacity building, and okay. So first we go for the online registration. There's a blinking is there. You just click on that button. So this page will appear like this. So in this page, all the contact details of SNA, district nodal points, contacted for DRP, and the list of state project management is there. Like for example, I show you contact details for DRP. So it will become like this. So you can see, for example, for Meghalaya, the list is there for DRPs, and for Mizoram, the list is there. Same as for Sikkim.
To add on to what Miss Priya have informed you, I would like to tell you that this list is of DRPs, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
these DRPs will help you in if you are facing any difficulty from getting a subsidy and loan from the bank, and or if you are getting any difficulty in making a detailed project report. So for those kind of things, you have to reach out to DRP, that is district resource person at your region, and he'll coordinate and help you.
Okay. So first we click on the sign up. The new registration number, the new registration form is there, in which you have to select the value, individual, group application, or common. For example, I am taking group application. In this, select the type of non-individual, cooperative society, FPO or FPC, or self-help group. I feel if I select FPO, so I have to write the name, email ID, mobile number, address, state and district, and register it. Then you will get the application number and password. For that, for example, I'm showing you. After logging in, this page will appear home page where the list of steps are there, how to fill the form, what type of what documents you need. Like this form you have to, like details you have to fill and submit it. Thank you. Meenakshi, I'm done.
Priya, have you explained how to register? Like, have you filled all the information? Because I
No,
think
no.
I have missed that part.
Uh, fill the information. I explained it everything. Wait.
Okay.
Uh, you want me to explain again?
No, no, I just thought I skipped that part.
Oh,
Just a second. I would like to inform all the participants that I have pinned in two links in the chat box. One is the website link of PMFME Ministry portal, and second is where you have to register for PMFME scheme. So you can click on any of the link. From the first link, you can go to the registration online registration page, and if you click on the registration page, it will directly open in your desktop or in whichever device you will open, and you can fill this form and apply for this PMFME scheme. Thank you. Okay, so now I think Priya have explained very well to you regarding what exactly benefit in terms of what kind of support or benefit you can avail as an individual or as a group category. Also, the marketing branding support which PMFMA is providing to all the individual and group category users. Along with that, how you can register, there is very basic details which is required for the registration. So that is not a hectic task. In case if you find any difficulty in that, I have penned in a PMFME helpline number. Two helpline number are mentioned in the chat box. You can call on any of these. These are toll free numbers, right? I'll write these numbers again. Right. Now we'll take up all the queries which you have. If you have any question related to what Priya have explained, or apart from that also, if you have any doubt related to scheme, related to PMFMA or anything, how you can apply, at what stage, how you can do, who will help you and everything, you can just write your query in the chat box, or you can just raise your hand. I'll unmute you and you can ask the question directly, right?
Meenakshi, I'm adding the SPMO of the respective states. Is it fine?
Yes, that is perfectly fine.
Okay.
Priya, are you able to make them panelist, or
No, no,
you
no.
need any?
No, I'm not able to do in a panelist. Can you do it?
Just tell me the names. I'll do that.
One is Joshua, SPMU Meghalaya.
Just a second.
Hmm.
Okay.
And one is Marketing Manager, Sikkim. And one is Elizabeth.
One is
Elizabeth.
okay.
Hmm.
I think you can take up the question from the chat box. In between, I make
Okay.
the last one presenter. Yes.
Us to reply to this, right?
Yeah. Okay. I would request participants, if you have any question, please raise your hand, or you can write your query in the chat box. We'll start with taking the queries in the chat box, which are already written. So someone privately sent me a query. Okay. Angelo S. Ahmed. It is written in the form that no concrete structure is allowed. Does that also include flooring? Priya, can you please take up this query?
Which, sorry. Do we need to pay to DRP for making? No, no, no. You know, no need to pay to DRP for making the DPR. The second question is marketing support 50% should be included in the loan, or it will be in the, it will be a separate. This, marketing support should be included in the loan, or no, no, no. It is a separate. 50% will be support by the PMFME.
If anyone want to add on to the answer of this query from SPMU team.
Basically, marketing support is it comes common marketing thing.
Sir, can you a bit louder?
Saying marketing support is something it comes
Your
from
voice is not
marketing
audible.
and branding. So it's like for we like this 50% is not included in the loan.
Priya, are you able to hear what our member from SPMU team have said?
No. It's very low voice.
Yes, I would request Mr. Joshua to please unmute the mic and speak louder so that we can hear your voice. I think there is some issue in the audio.
No, I'm saying, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear
Yes,
you.
now we can hear you.
Yeah, what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that to that question whether marketing support 50% should be included in the loan or it will be separate. Actually, that actually it's not included in the loan. Okay, that is not that loan is a separate thing altogether. It's part of the grant of the. It's not part of.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Joshua. Priya, can you
Provided
take
to
up the
groups,
next query?
okay, where the common marketing and branding is support that is provided by the scheme to groups like FPOs, SSG cooperatives.
Right.
Okay, under this, so I mean, I mean, which will be provided for product at the state or regional level. Okay, so it is that.
Okay, the second question is in search of district Mizoram, one district, one product fruit is pineapple, but our FPC main crop is oranges. Is it available to take loan?
Anyone from SPMU team?
Which question is it?
Sir, there is a question Easter have asked. In
Regarding
his district,
ODOP,
Mizoram, one district, one product fruit is pineapple, but our FPC main crop is oranges. So, do they can take loan?
yes, even though preference is for ODOP, but even even other non-ODOP products can also avail to take the PMFME scheme loan.
So I would like to add on to this. So earlier there was in this PMFME scheme, there was this concept of one district, one product. But right now, as we have already crossed 2+ years, this the non-ODOP products are also included in this PMFME scheme. So you can avail for that and you can apply for this PMFME if you have a non-ODOP product for your processing. Next question we have from Bala Jait. Can we buy the land in the name of company FPO for our office? We have not understood your query exactly. Can you please unmute your mic and ask the question directly? Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you. You
Hello.
asked the Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Sir, please ask your
I'm
question. You are audible.
from yeah. Actually, we are planning this because we have invested all the member. So we are planning to buy the land for construction or building for our office. So can we buy land to construct our office in the name of the company, FPO company? Can we buy the land? Suppose like a name, like any name of under registered in the office. So can we buy any land? Hello.
Meenakshi, can you hear
Hello.
the question? I can't able to hear.
Yes, I think what I have understood is he is asking that whether he can buy the land in the name of company FPO for his office under this PMFME scheme. Am I
No, no,
right?
no. Yeah. No. He can't buy the land
Yeah.
under the PMFE scheme. Other things we can do, but not the land thing.
Yeah, right, correct. So basically the main focus is on the
Hello.
yes, please, sir, please say whatever. Yeah. If you have any doubt, please ask.
Hello, madam. I can hear you. Hello.
Yes, sir, please ask your query.
See like this because we want to construct our office, but then we don't have any land. So if there is any kind of scheme regarding for the construction of a building, so if we can buy the land, so that we can construct our office. Because before we have there's so many company, but then they construct the building for the office in individual. So afterwards, that company will be collapsed. So we don't want like that. What we want is that we would like to buy the land, and then that land will be owned by the company only. We will not by any individual. It will be like owned by the whole members of that company. So if we can arrange for any scheme regarding with that, then it will be very applicable from our board member.
Sir, I would like to answer this as I have informed you earlier. So in this scheme, there is no further directly you can buy the land for your office or for your company. Basically, the major focus is on the processing of food products, and this scheme is majorly focuses on that
The
and
food
related
processing
to
industry.
support. Yes, related to that, if marketing, branding, and the various section which we have explained, in those sections we provide the support in this PMFME scheme, but not for this.
Okay. Because I just want to add there, because if is there any like that only, I just want to add query regarding that only. So it's okay because you have stated clear that it was only for the application of the scheme, and then for registration, and for that any regarding with the means like welfare scheme like that.
So, sir, basically, if you want to do anything, any business related to food processing, any like processing of any product, not primary, like secondary processing, then you can avail this scheme.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Next, we have a query from Angelo S. Ahmed. I would request him to please unmute the mic and ask the query directly.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Angelo, and I am from Assam. So I just had the query. While browsing through the forms, I could see that it's written clearly over that that no concrete structure is allowed. So what I'm not able to understand is that does that also include the flooring of the processing unit, because the flooring needs to be at least of concrete so that it can withstand the weight of the machinery. So can you please answer that query?
For that, I would request SPMU team member to please answer this query.
The flooring is included in the technical civil work, but the other structure cannot be concrete. For example, it should be a tin shed.
Yes, I can see that. Yes. So flooring can be concrete, right?
Yes, that's right.
Perfect. Perfect. That answers my question. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angelo. Thank you. Next, we have a question from I think we have already answered what Pala Jahad have asked the question. And okay, Esther have also asked. I would request Esther to please unmute the mic and ask the question directly. Esther Changte. Yes.
Meenakshi, can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes. I'm so sorry. It's network issue is there.
Okay. Can you?
Ma'am, please ask your question.
Yes. I'm from Mizoram, and I want to ask you is that manufacturing the building is not available, right, in that loan, but renting the building or renting the land is available, right? That one I'm asking to. Yes, I want to clarify that.
Oh, okay. So you just wanted to know whether under this you can rent a land or a building, right?
Hello.
Priya, can you please answer this query or any SPMA team member?
SPM is for Sikkim.
Assam. No, sorry, Sikkim. Yes, I guess Sikkim.
Archana is there.
Anyone actually can answer this query.
Joshua, sir, are you there?
I'll have to confirm this, though the guideline says that land cannot be under the project cost, but long lease for up to 3 years can be included, but I'm not sure. I'll have to confirm this again, okay? And I'll get back to.
I think Esther, you have heard the answer. So right now, the answer is not confirmed. I request you to please write your mail ID and mobile number in the chat box so that we can get back to you with the answer of your query. Next, if anyone have any query, please raise your hand or you can write yes in the chat box. I'll unmute your mic and you can ask the question. Any query, any doubt related to PMFME scheme? Okay. Angelo want to ask
Nice.
a
Yes.
question. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So just on a quick note, well, I was just going through the calculation sheet that's there on the portal, the Excel sheet wherein the formulas are there. I could see that, see, as per the scheme, it said that the subsidy amount of 35% will be credited to the beneficiary's account after successful running of the processing unit for 3 years. which means that in
Right.
the fourth year, the subsidy amount of 10 lakh or whatever amount is there will be credited to the beneficiary's account, which will substantially lower down the EMI of the processing unit, right? So, in the calculation sheet, in the repayment schedule, the formula is not in place, which calculates the change in the amount of EMI post the third year. So, I just wanted to get a clarification on that.
I think that is a very technical question, which need to be itself clarified from MOFPI. But in case if any state official or SPMU team member know the answer, they can quickly answer this query. Or Priya, if you know anything about that, because basically that is the financial part and
Right.
technical part. So
Because that
assuming
will overall change the whole dynamics of the project proposal of the financials.
probably the thing which I know is there might be some calculations which might not be visible to you, or I think there is some calculation in it or a formula is there, but that is not visible to you. That might be the case, but in case if anyone from the panelists don't know the answer, I'll get back to you after getting a clarification on this from ministry end.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you
Before
so
that,
much.
I would like to ask if any panelists know the answer.
We will mail him. You can, sir, send your mail ID in the chat box. We will mail you the answer.
Yes, I've shared my email ID. See, the calculation, the sheet is over there, and I mean, the cells are not hidden, so the formulas are visible over there. So just I just wanted to check, because if the corrections are made accordingly to the repayment schedule, the whole project structure dynamics would change. So if that can
Correct.
be addressed, it would be very beneficial for all of us.
Uh, Absolutely. We'll get back to you. I have got your mail ID from the chat box.
Thank you
I'll
so much.
get back to you with the answer of this query, right? Thank you,
Thank you
Angel.
so much.
Next, the question is from again Balajai. I request him to please unmute the mic and ask the question.
Hello, madam.
Hello.
Hello.
Ji, sir.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Sir, ask a question.
Actually, I'm asking about regarding, I saw here that ODOP of the state Meghalaya. We saw here in the column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Ribhoi. There, ODOP, we have here pineapple-based product, right?
Yes.
What we have seen it by our own eyes, people here are conducting like this farming like this ginger, turmeric, and then we have also coffee. But then regarding with that, so can we apply any scheme regarding with ginger? Because here it's so only a pineapple-based product in Ribhoi.
Yes, you can apply for the project of the ginger and we will consider this.
And then for this broomstick also, can we add there? Broomstick.
Drums,
Broom.
No,
brooms.
this is
Yeah,
only for
broomstick.
for food.
Okay. This one is only for edible.
Food.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Query from the participant. Is there any query from the participants?
If there is any query, please raise your hand or say yes in the chat box.
Hello, madam. Hello.
Ji sir, please ask your query. Yes.
Yeah, again, I'm asking regarding with that message. I actually want to ask. So for this ITR, we have to file ITR, or we don't need to file ITR if we are available if we apply for the scheme after we get a sanction from the government. So do we need to file ITR, income tax return, or we don't need to do that? I want to clear regarding with that whether we need to pay ITR or we don't need to pay ITR, income tax return.
Priya,
Hello.
can you please take up this query with the SPM
Yes.
team member?
Yes, sir. You
I
have
can
to
hear
pay the
you,
tax.
madam. Hello.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah, a little
Hello.
bit. Hello.
So you have to pay the tax if you
So we have
apply for this.
to file ITR, right?
Yes, you have to pay for the ITR.
Okay, because some scheme we don't need to pay, but for this one, so we have to file ITR, right?
Yes, sir. You have to pay the ITR if you're applying for the scheme.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. If anyone left, have any doubt, please ask your query. Either from Meghalaya, Mizoram, or Sikkim. You can say yes in the chat box, or you can raise your hand, or even you can write your query in the chat box. I think, Priya, there is no query because yes, yes, we have not received any query or any answer from the chat box. So I would like to thank you, Priya, for giving this wonderful session. And if we have some unresolved query in this session, but I'll make sure to revert whosoever have asked the question. I think one was Angelo S. Ahmed and one was someone else, but we have got your mail ID and your details, and we'll revert you. Easter and Angelo will revert you with the answer of your query, and we'll for sure reach out to you once we'll get a confirmed answer for that. Thank you so much, Priya, for giving this wonderful session, and
Thank you,
thank you so
Meenakshi.
much, SPMU team members, for joining this session for Q&A. Vijayji, Nabat
Yes,
se
we
koi
will not
query?
having any session from Miss Pooja because she's not there today. So we can
Okay.
continue. Yeah.
Okay, so I think this was very informative to all. In case if you have any further doubt, you can contact the helpline number which I have mentioned in the chat box. Also, I'll put up my mail ID. You can also write me a mail, or even Vijay Rawatji have wrote his mail ID in the chat box. You can note down these details. Yes. So thank you all the participants, all the FPOs or farmers for joining this awareness session on PMFME scheme. Thank you so much. Thank you, Priya. Thank you, Vijay Rawatji, and all SPME team members. I think
Thank you, Meenakshi.
Thanks, Priya ji, for delivering this wonderful session, and also thanks, Meenakshi ji, for this arranging this wonderful session for the FPOs and the CBBOs. I hope CBO will use this scheme for improvement of their business in FPO category, right? Yeah.
Also, in case if you have any difficulty, whether you have applied or not, in the case of you have any query, I have already pinned in the contact details. But if you have applied for this scheme and still you are struggling at any stage, you can reach out to the state officials, which contact details shared by Ms. Priya in her presentation. You can reach out to them, either SPME or SNE team member, or if you are facing difficulty in getting your loan sanctioned, you can for sure coordinate with your DRPs, and you don't have to pay anything to the district resource person. He'll help you in this scheme.
Meenakshi, one question is there. Does this scheme link directly with the FPO, or do it has to follow the in-laws of the state government? From Mon.
Okay, from Mon, he have asked, does this scheme link directly with the FPO, or do it has to follow the
The
in-laws
in-laws.
of the state? No, this is a central sponsored scheme. So this is like any FPO, either as an individual or as a group, he can apply to this scheme, right? Am I right, Priya?
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely, you're right.
Okay. I think this have answered your query on.
Mm.
In case if you have any further query, please contact the helpline number of PMFME, or you can reach out to us. I hope this session will help you for your business and for your startup purpose. Thank you so much for joining. Now we'll conclude the session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Meenakshi. Thank you, Vijay Rawat sir. Thank you.
Thanks everyone. Yeah.
क्यों भाई, आजकल काफी व्यस्त दिखते हो।
हाँ भाई, मैंने फूड प्रोसेसिंग का अपना काम शुरू किया है।
वो कैसे?
प्रधानमंत्री FME योजना की मदद से, जिससे मुझे मिला 35% सब्सिडी वाला सस्ता लोन और तकनीकी सहायता भी। मैंने अपने साथ गांव के कई किसानों को भी जोड़ लिया है। सच में सबका विकास की प्रधानमंत्री जी की ऐसी ही सोच से हम सबको मिल रही है मदद और अवसर।
वाह भाई, मैं भी इस योजना का लाभ लेना चाहता हूँ।
तो आज ही PMFME पोर्टल pmfme.mofpi.gov.in पर आवेदन करो। खाद्य प्रसंस्करण उद्योग मंत्रालय, भारत सरकार द्वारा जनहित में जारी।
खाद्य प्रसंस्करण उद्योग मंत्रालय के द्वारा लागू PMFME स्कीम के साथ अन्य योजनाओं की विस्तृत जानकारी मंत्रालय की वेबसाइट www.mofpi.nic.in पर उपलब्ध है।